Right now, Bitcoin is creating a bullish divergence and our new Bitcoin trade has been officially entered, and like you can see, we're already making more than 1,000 US dollars in profits on this most recent trade I announced on this YouTube channel. So make sure to stick till the end of the video because I will be going over the reasons, my targets, and much more information about this trade here, and also the reason why Bitcoin is going to be absolutely moving like crazy today, because today is the day where we will be getting the US inflation reports. It's going to be important how we're going to set up our stop loss, so make sure to pay attention towards this video. Can we once again slap up the likes back above 500? That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. And looking at the 1 hour time frame, you can see that we once again have been forming a lower low in the price section of Bitcoin. And after we yesterday were discussing the market on this movement towards the upside, I said to everyone out there, I do want to be opening up that new Bitcoin long position, only I'm going to be waiting till I'm going to get entered, till we have that retest of this level. If not, it's going to be unfortunate if I missed out on this trade. But so far, we did exactly retest this level. We entered our trade. Unfortunately, it's only 50% because I announced on my YouTube channel and on my Telegram chat that I was willing to enter, of course, using a pyramid scheme, and that is basically that you're basically buying more in towards the order as the market continues to goes down. So right now I entered an approximately 50 to 55% of this trade here. It is definitely a very decent entry that I got here around 21.4k, what is definitely a very low price for Bitcoin, and currently I have got my stop loss around 20.7k, but I'm going to be actually updating it in this exact video, so make sure to stick till the end. But currently on the imminent short term, we can see that we are potentially creating a reversal pattern. If we do break above that top side somewhere around $22,000, we could be, of course, creating a bigger reversal on the 1 hour time frame as well. We're seeing clearly that the price action on the RSI is forming a higher high, and the price action on the Bitcoin price chart is forming a lower low. What means that we're currently creating a bullish divergence on the 1 hour time frame. We're seeing exactly the same playing out on the 4-hourly time frame. On the 4-hourly time frame, the RSI is forming a higher low, price action forming a lower low, and we're forming a bearish divergence. And if I'm zooming out at this region here, before, right here, we were creating a bearish divergence, and now we're creating a bullish divergence. And usually people don't really take these signals seriously. Well, a price divergence is a very strong indication what the next move of the market is going to be. So I should definitely pay attention towards these divergences. And currently, we're seeing a bullish divergence play out on the 4-hourly time frame, what is probably signaling that we're going to see some more bullish relief. What is my take profit right now here? Currently, I am looking to take profits around 22.4k. I'm not full take profit. I am willing to take 50% of my profit around this region, and then I will also set up my stop loss in extreme profit, what will basically mean that I will ride this trade without any risk, right? So if Bitcoin moves up to 22.5k, I'm going to take out 50% of this trade. And that is very important to know for everyone who did join me with this trade. Currently, we're making around $1,100 in profit, but I will be closing 50% if we do reach that 22.5k target, what is also basically the ultimate price target of this movement for Bitcoin. And to give a quick update on my stop loss as well, like I promised, I am actually right now closing up the other orders that I was willing to enter. So I'm going to close these, and I'm going to set up my stop loss in profit on 21.4k here. So a little bit in profit, but it's basically minimizing the risk that I currently have to take with this trade. And what is important to know here is that today is also the day where the US inflation reports are going to come out. And the US inflation reports just have massive effects on the market. Before going in towards my predictions and expectations of the reports, here are the 3 last times the inflation reports happened. Here in December, we saw a huge rally following in towards the inflation reports before in the end of the day dumping again then. And here in January, we also saw a huge pump in towards the event. And currently, we so far only have seen a huge dump in towards the event. So usually we tend to pump following up towards the inflation data. That's also one of the reasons why I think we actually are still going to see some more positivity towards this day. And really what's going to be mattering is where the inflation reports are going to come in. And I quickly want to say tonight, once these reports come out, I will be live streaming here on the channel because it's going to be crucial to monitor our trade on this exact moment, because the volatility is probably going to increase significantly on the price action of Bitcoin. So make sure to subscribe to the channel right now if you want to be there as well tonight. Tonight is going to be epic, it's going to be important, and we will be discussing basically what we do predict where the inflation reports are going to come in at. So if I'm looking at the chart right now here, I can currently clearly see that basically the expectation is that the inflation is going to come in somewhere around 5.5% for the core inflation. Well, last time around it was 5.7%. Well, in fact, the year-on-year inflation growth was 0.6% towards January 2022. So it could be a scenario where we are going to drop faster since the year-on-year inflation was way higher last year. So that is one of the reasons why I actually still think it could cool down very quickly. The US inflation rate is going to come in somewhere around 6.2 to 6.3%. What is a decrease of 0.3 to 0.4%? What is quite significant and in general already quite positive for the markets, and that is why I'm expecting there's already going to be a minor move towards the upside happening for Bitcoin, right? So it's going to be very important. I expect that it is not necessarily going to be somewhere far away from the consensus because, yeah, that usually doesn't really happen. And tonight I'm going to go more in depth about really where I think it's going to be exactly coming at, because so far I've not done my deep dive research about where I exactly think it's going to be coming in at, and usually I'm very right about where the inflation comes. So it's going to be important to stick in towards tonight's stream here, but usually if we're looking at the previous events, the markets tend to rally very significantly following up towards these rallies. Then also an update on my swing trade, of course, this new scalp trade currently in $1,100 profit, and this new trade here, and let me remove my face cam for a second. You can see on the bottom left side, I scaled it up from a $115,000 trade to a $145,000 trade because Bitcoin dropped down towards our buy zone, the 21.4K. And we approach this line right here. We could be maybe even create a beautiful inverse head and shoulders pattern. So going to be paying attention towards that one as well. One thing that I think is very shocking today is that the Bitcoin shorts are increasing. We're seeing a big spike in new Bitcoin shorts getting opened. One side is positive because, yeah, the more people that are going to short Bitcoin, the bigger the short squeeze could be. But on the other side, usually on bitfinex, these are whales that are betting the price is going down. Do they know more than we know about the inflation data, or do they know more about what is going down right now in the price section of Bitcoin? So that is definitely very interesting to see. The shorts are increasing again. And just like we saw in November 2022, and let me overlay the price section for Bitcoin real quickly over it. You saw that just before that crash happened, we saw the shorts increase here, and of course the shorts basically declined slowly and slowly in this region right here, what was also a clear buy signal. But yeah, as shorts going to be increasing, it could be a sell signal on the bitfinex chart. So do want to be paying attention towards that one here. But furthermore, I'm still thinking that on the bigger picture, the macro trend is still looking good. And talking about the trend is always your friend till it ends, right? And currently we are clearly in an uptrend on the 3-day super trend. We're clearly in an uptrend on the weekly super trend, and that is why I'm still in a bullish trend here. And of course, in a bullish trend, we also see retracements before we're going to go in towards the next leg up here, or the next sideways movement for the price action of Bitcoin. But usually these legs don't tend to last for only a few days here. It tends to last for at least a couple of months, Q1, Q2 maybe. So make sure to pay attention towards that one. But anyways, this was it for me on today's update video. Important update about all the trades we have right now. Once again, this is the third trade in a row that I showed on my YouTube channel, and this is the third trade in a row that we are making profit. So make sure to pay attention towards our trades right now here. They are absolutely legendary. They are low risk with potential high returns, and that is why it's important to pay attention towards it. Don't forget to share this video with your friends if you want more people to know about the channel. Will be absolutely a pleasure because I'm giving all my information for free, and that is what I love to do here. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.